Hi there, Austin Hope here. Today we've got something super special. So I don't know if people talk about library wines and how long wines age, and all these kind of things are always talked about. And we're definitely we're winemakers, but we're not we're not fortune tellers either. So we don't really know how long wines will age. To be honest with you, you see critics will write things in there 5 to 7 years or 20 to 30 years. We really don't know. And some of you I've talked to in the past about older wines, library wines, is it depends on what you really are into, right? And so sometimes you like our wines because they're fresh, they're bright, a lot of fruit forward right now. As they age, some of that goes away. So what I've done is we go through and we taste. We always save a little bit of wine back, and so we can just watch it and progress and enjoy it over the years. And now I'm getting to a point where, okay, I've got a little bit, I have a ton of it, but I thought it'd be cool for you guys to check it out. So we've pulled these three out. There's three different wines here. So Treana Red, this is the original label design, and it's morphed over the years into the gold, one that's gold on the bottle, silk screen onto the bottle. And then so we got this is a 2002, okay? So think about this, right? 2002, that's 19 years old. And I drank it last week, and I was just like, "Wow, this is very cool." It shows so many different characteristics, and it's an old world wine feeling. And so it'd be cool to take this one, get the regular one, and drink them next to each other to see what happens over 19 years. It's pretty damn cool. Next one is 2014 Austin Hope Syrah. I chose this one because Shiraz age is really interesting, and if you'd like our current Syrah, I really think you'll like this. This one's not quite as old, so it's only 7 years old, so it's still got a lot of freshness to it. So I wanted to give you a kind of a mix of what I think you're really drinking pretty cool right now. The last one is what I'm really excited about, and I'm going to open this one, is the Treana White, 2007. So that's a 14-year-old bottle of white wine from California, and you don't see that very often. That white wines in California in particular, will actually hold and stay good and fresh. And one of the greatest things about, and this again is the old Treana White label, which we call now Treana Blanc. It comes in the green thing. So same wine, a little bit different blend. This one's only Viognier and Marsanne, but it's just really, really cool wine. And for it to be this old, it makes me really excited. So the other thing, if you get this pack that we've set, and we don't have very many of them, okay? So there's this handful. So if you don't get them, don't be mad. we'll try and come up with another one, different vintages down the road. But I'm going to put this. I think it's called a Cork Pop, and I'm going to put this in there because as wines age, and especially back then, the corks can get soft and crumble. And so when you try and open it up with a traditional corkscrew, what happens a lot of times is they break. And then you've got a half of cork come out and the other half's in there, and it becomes a mess. Then you get cork in your wine, etc. So I'm going to include one of these. They're not cheap, but I think it'll make your experience a lot better. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. So you take the wine, obviously take the capsule off. The capsule's off top there. And then you just take this, and it's a needle. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a needle. You just take it and put it right in the center, and you push it all the way through until you feel it go through the wine. And then you just push this, boom, that's it. So this is just a little CO2, and it compresses it and pushes the cork out. So then you've got, there's your cork, it's in there. And the other thing I like to do on these older wines is I like to decant them, okay, because it's important to let these things, this is a 14-year-old bottle of wine, it needs to breathe. And I'm not a big decanter, honestly. I typically don't ever, but when wines do get older, I think it's important that's really the only time I think you should. Crazy color, right? What you'll find is that it's still really fresh, and that's because it's got such good acidity in the wine. Rich, bright, a lot of flavor, so much fruit flavor still. It's just amazing. So, anyways, I hope you guys are able to get one of these packs and enjoy. And thank you for everything, and hope to see you guys soon. Cheers.